Hey.
Hello.
I'm glad to be meeting with you today. Can you tell me a little bit about how you've been since last time we spoke?
Good. I've been reading the Bible a little bit more, just to, because it helps me out, and been taking it day by day.
Have you been engaging in groups, seeing your psychiatrist?
Yep, I've been seeing the psychiatrist, and then been going to group. It's been nice being able to see see other people that are going through situations, and I'm not the only one. So.
Okay. Are you eating well, sleeping well?
I think I've definitely been getting as much sleep as I can, but I think I could definitely use more.
Okay. I know last time we spoke you felt a little ill because of the withdrawal symptoms. How are you feeling now?
It's still there. I don't feel like the best. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to take it day by day and go from there. So.
Okay. I'll have you know that last time we spoke, we were talking about techniques and tools to think about using for unhelpful thoughts and kind of reoccurring thoughts that you said that were happening. And so today I kind of want to introduce you a technique that'll help with unwanted thoughts. Is that something that you're interested in doing?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. So what I'd like to introduce to you today is a thought record. A thought record kind of helps us identify and analyze unhelpful thoughts that are happening. And remember, in CBT, we attempt to review how thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are connected. And with this thought record, we can kind of see that pattern as it unfolds, as we unfold it with this thought record. So I'd like to get a jump start on that. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. So there are a few things we kind of review. We review a situation that has happened recently or maybe a while back that triggered you to feel in an overwhelming way. We review the emotions that were attached to that trigger. We review the negative thoughts that happened to come across your mind because of that situation. We review evidence that supports and evidence that does not support the thought. We'll talk about that a little more as we move on. And then ultimately we want to review a new alternative thought and feel a new way after kind of breaking things down a little more. So let's jump in, and I want you to think about a situation that activated you in a negative way. What's a situation that has been upsetting to you that you want to work with?
I would say the thing that's been really upsetting to me is not having a job. Mainly because I lost my job because of the stuff I've been going through, and so it's just to me it's just frustrating to where I don't have that job anymore.
So the situation is being unemployed at this time.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So what emotions would you associate with that situation at this time?
Probably say anger is the primary one, and then probably sadness, just because it's not fun having a job. So
Okay. On a scale from 0 to 100, how intense would you say the feeling of anger is when you think about unemployment?
I would probably say probably like 90% or 90 would be the right amount. Just because it seems like it's just very frustrating. I mean, but, yeah.
Okay. So frustrated is another one.
Oh, yeah.
And how would you rate the feeling of sadness?
I'd probably say it's the same.
Is it 90?
Yeah, 90.
Okay. So now, what negative thoughts come up when you think about being unemployed?
Negative thoughts.
Yeah. Automatic negative thoughts such as
Probably just like failure, not being good enough, you know, not hitting my goal of getting the job and getting back into what I love to do. Probably like just unsuccessful, you know.
so those are automatic thoughts that just come into your mind, right?
Good.
Okay. So now I want you to tell me, I want you to give me some evidence that supports the thought. So what makes you believe that this thought is true, that you are a failure, that, all those negative thoughts that you just described?
Well, I mean, I haven't had a job in about 4 years. I lost my job because of my addictions, so that kind of made me feel like failure. I would say that that I keep on, relapsing. Probably also that it seems like it's like, kind of the same thing as relapsing, but it's just like the same situation every time, so.
Okay. So I want to let you know, Pete, that some of those things that we believe is true are opinion-based and not really facts. So I just wanted to share that information with you. We want to kind of differentiate the facts and opinions, that they're completely separate, different things. So now let's talk about evidence that does not support the thought. So what makes you believe that the thought is false?
Maybe that I continue going back to like the hospital to get support. That I continue going to see I go to my groups. I'm reading the Bible and doing positive things. That I keep on striving I keep on doing activities that take me in the direction of getting employed again. So.
Okay. Great. So now weighing the evidence for and against the negative thought, what do you believe now? It's an alternative thought.
Maybe it's just, maybe that, it's not that I'm failing, but maybe it's that I'm just taking a longer journey, or it's just taking me longer to get to my goal. And that, as long as I stay on this journey, that eventually I'll get there. It's just, like I said, take longer. So.
Okay. So we talked about the situation that has been upsetting. We talked about the emotions tied in to that situation, some negative thoughts, maybe some behaviors that are tied into that triggering event of the situation. How would you say you're feeling now that you've kind of analyzed everything?
I would say that it seems hopeful that there's like at least some glimpse of hope out there that you can eventually hit like the goal I want. That it's not all bad. That it's just kind of like how you think about it. Like you can look at it from a negative perspective or a positive one. It just depends on like what you like how you want to look at it, and any situation can be positive as long as you look at it the right way.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you kind of got used from taking a new perspective on automatic thoughts. And so this tool, although sometimes in the beginning can be really difficult to use, the more you use this tool, the easier it gets. So eventually it'll be automatic that you kind of go through this process of thinking differently about a situation. I want you to at least, I'd like to challenge you to try to use this thought record while you're here with us, and we can review in the next session how that went, okay, to see if there's areas that I can help you review, and any other questions or concerns you might have. So,
is that something you like write down like a journal, or is it you just do it mentally, or?
Well, I'm going to provide you with this worksheet that you'll have with you, and I'm going to give you a journal so you can write down the thoughts that are coming into mind, and then you can kind of work through the worksheet using your journal as well.
Okay.
And then I'm hopeful that this will possibly be a good tool. Let me know how it goes for you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Well, thank you for your time, Pete.
Thank you.
Bye.